Hey guys, subscribe to Starfruit Dragon Juice for new celebrity updates every single day. So I have a lot to say about Kendall Jenner, so I thought I would just go in this video and just get all my feelings out and tell you guys everything you need to know about Kendall Jenner. All right, so maybe that's a little bit dramatic, but there's a lot to say about Kendall. So Kendall Jenner all the time tries to portray herself as this down-to-earth girl who's like super quirky and has a lot of anxiety, and she kind of tries to distance herself from the rest of the family. In the Kardashians show, Kendall always is talking about how she spends less money, how she doesn't want to do things as extravagant as her sisters, but to be honest, I feel like this is somewhat of a lie. There was famous episodes in previous seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where the sisters were all planning their Christmas parties, and Kendall and Kourtney seemed to be on the same page in that because they didn't want to do the Christmas party at Kylie's house because they said Kylie Jenner is so over the top. She'll hire chefs, she'll hire workers on Christmas morning. And Kendall Jenner was saying she just wants to do everything in her pajamas and just have like a quiet family Christmas morning together. However, Kendall Jenner is not this like easygoing girl as she wants everyone to think, because she's constantly flying on private jets. She has security. She has all the same stuff as her sisters have. So maybe it's true that Kendall Jenner doesn't want to do all of it on Christmas morning, but she still lives this crazy hectic lifestyle surrounded by money and surrounded by luxury. Also, Kendall Jenner wants us to believe that she doesn't like to put her personal life in the spotlight. However, she still does put her personal life in the spotlight. And on the reunion for the Kardashians show, she actually told fans that she was in fact dating Devin Booker and that he is her boyfriend. And she kind of shaded all her sisters by saying that the reason why she keeps her relationships private is because she's seen the negatives of that with Kim and Khloe and Kylie, and especially Kourtney over the years sharing her relationship with Scott Disick. And so Kendall Jenner says because of that, that's why she wants to keep her relationships private. However, we have seen many paparazzi photos of Kendall Jenner in the media, so the relationship is not super private. And in addition to that, Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker just broke up. And right after that, we see paparazzi photos at Soho House with Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker. And we even see a photo where it looks like Devin Booker is going to kiss Kendall Jenner. Now, obviously, celebrities know how paparazzi photos work. So Kendall Jenner knew for sure that if she went out to lunch with Devin Booker, that photos were going to be taken. So Kendall Jenner knows what she's doing. Now, this might actually be the work of Kris Jenner. Maybe Kris Jenner wants Kendall more in the spotlight so that Kendall can get more media attention and ultimately bring in more money. But definitely Kendall Jenner knows what she's doing. Also, another point that I don't think Kendall Jenner really realizes is the only reason why she is able to be less public with her personal life is because her sisters literally do all the work for her, and actually they put their lives in the public. What I mean by this is if Kourtney, Khloe, and Kim Kardashian didn't put their relationships in the public and didn't put their lives on blast on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians show, Kendall Jenner would have to do a lot more work in order to stay relevant and to stay in the spotlight. So Kendall Jenner just gets to be more private because of her sisters, and I really never hear her appreciate any of that. Kendall Jenner is only famous to start with because of her famous sisters, and now that her sisters put their lives in the public, Kendall gets the benefit of keeping to herself. So yes, definitely I think we should hear some appreciation for that. And another thing that stands out to me is years ago when Kendall Jenner was first getting into modeling, there were scenes in Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kendall Jenner flew to New York with Kim Kardashian, who was helping her get her modeling career started. And Kendall Jenner made a point to always say that when she modeled, she would remove her last name from her modeling agency or whatever she was doing. She would simply go by Kendall and not Kendall Jenner. And Kendall said she did this to make sure that all the credit she was getting and all the promotion and fame she was getting from modeling came just from her and not from her last name. Obviously, I think this is a great sentiment and it's cool that she wants to do this, but everyone still knows who she is. It's not like because she takes off Jenner that people suddenly forget who she is. Also, she showed up to the casting and interviews with Kim Kardashian and introduced herself as Kendall Jenner. So we really can't say that Kendall Jenner is this hidden girl that none of us know. So honestly, I think Kendall Jenner just has this weird attitude of doing everything different from her sisters and not thanking her sisters for helping her, yet still benefiting benefiting from everything her sisters did. And there was also a lot of hate when Kendall Jenner first got into the modeling world in general because she apparently had a hard time making friends. All the girls were jealous of her and how quick Kendall got into modeling. And Kendall always stayed firm in saying that she never got any benefits. She worked super hard and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, Kendall Jenner, I'm sure she did work super hard, but she had such a leg up from all the other competition, and she received so much benefits from her famous family. Now, I totally understand if you're Kendall Jenner, you don't want to be plagued with this reputation thing forever. You don't want all your hard work and dedication to be stripped from you simply because you had a famous family, which was outside of your control. So for me, I feel like the best way that Kendall Jenner could handle this is like, guys, I work really, really hard. I put my heart and soul into this, but at the end of the day, I did get help from being who I am, and I totally appreciate that, and I just want everyone to acknowledge both sides. It's kind of like the whole debate with Kylie Jenner about whether or not she is a self-made billionaire. We all remember that cover of Forbes where people said Kylie was a self-made billionaire, and a lot of people got angry about it. So it's kind of like Kendall. Is Kendall a self-made model? Is Kendall a self-made celebrity? I would argue no. You can let me know what you guys think in the comments. But even though Kendall Jenner did not create this reality for her by herself, we should still give her credit, and she still deserves credit because she has worked hard. However, there was also a time when Kendall Jenner said that she doesn't do all the shows for Fashion Week that everyone does, that she only does like 16 shows or something like that, and she takes a lot of break to recoup. And that got a lot of models mad as well, because usually when you do Fashion Weeks, you have to do all the shows and you don't get to pick and choose. But it's just because of Kendall Jenner's status that she gets to do these things. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see pictures of Kendall Jenner modeling, I feel like she doesn't do what models do. She doesn't get the facial expressions. She doesn't have this like intensity in her eyes. To me, she doesn't look like she's meant to be modeling. Now, she's super gorgeous and beautiful, but to me, she doesn't have that model look. So you guys can also tell me that in the comments. And this is not to rip apart Kendall Jenner, but I just think it's worth noting because Kendall Jenner really does try and paint this picture like she's the most relatable. She's super fun. She also did this interview with Hailey Bieber on Hailey Bieber's channel, where her and Hailey talked about how they're super relatable, they're super normal girls. Whenever they hang out, all they do is sit in their bathroom and drink wine and just watch TV. So I'm sure there are relatable moments of Kendall Jenner's life. However, I'm sure whatever little snacks they're having were cooked by personal chefs, and the bathroom was professionally cleaned, and the whole house was professionally cleaned. So it's hard to judge, and I don't think we should look down on this because obviously all of our goals should be to get financial freedom and get to live as luxurious and happy as a life as we possibly can. So if Kendall Jenner is doing that, that's so amazing, and I'm super happy for her. I just think she should be a bit more honest of how she really got this fame and how she really got to be where she is, and just show gratitude to all the people that deserve the gratitude. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Starfruit Dragon Juice right now, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!